At 0530 hours on June 4, 1942, Lieutenant Commander C. Wade McClusky lifted off the deck of USS Enterprise northeast of Midway Atoll. Beneath him, 40,000 tons of American steel cut through the Pacific. Around him, 31 dive bombers waited on their orders. The Japanese combined fleet, 4 fleet carriers, hundreds of aircraft, sat 175 miles out. McClusky carried 1,000 pounds of ordnance. He also carried the Pacific War. Nobody told him the target's position had changed. By 0920 hours, his fuel gauge read critical. The ocean was empty. No carriers, no smoke, nothing. Other squadrons had already turned back. McClusky kept flying west. 6 minutes later, he spotted a Japanese destroyer cutting a white wake at flank speed, heading toward the main fleet. He followed it. What happened next took less than 6 minutes. 3 carriers, Akagi, Kaga, Soryu, turned into infernos. Aircraft fuel and ordnance cooked off in chain reactions no American planner had dared predict. And a fourth, Hiryu, followed by nightfall. 4 vessels that had launched the Pearl Harbor attack were gone. Japan spent 6 years building them. The United States Navy destroyed them before lunch. Midway wasn't the only reckoning. Across the next 2 years, American carrier task forces dismantled Japanese naval aviation piece by piece. The Philippine Sea in June 1944. The Great Marianas Turkey Shoot cost Japan 476 aircraft and 3 more carriers in 2 days. The arithmetic was simple. Japan trained 600 carrier-qualified pilots per year. They were losing them faster than that. By October 1944, at Leyte Gulf, the Imperial Japanese Navy committed its remaining surface fleet in a final gambit. American carrier groups absorbed the blow and shattered it. The largest naval battle in history ended with Japan's Navy functionally destroyed. McClusky took a bullet in the shoulder at Midway. He flew again. He retired as a rear admiral in 1956 and rarely spoke about that morning over the Pacific. The carriers didn't win the war alone. But without that turn, without 6 minutes over the Kido Butai, the Pacific War looks nothing like the one that actually happened. Nothing. If this story moved you the way it moved us, hit that like button. Subscribe for more forgotten stories of the Pacific War. Drop a comment telling us where you're watching from. Thank you for keeping these memories alive.